what's good, people? We are back with Last Night in Soho. And yes, we do know about Soho. We had plenty of good times in the West End. You know, put in the comments if you had too. Come on now. I bet you have. You know, whether it be theatre, getting drunk, going to the bars. You know, is where is people. All right, so this is directed by Edgar Wright. Amazing director. And also, I believe this is like a psychological thriller with a bit of horror.
Like that. Nice recipe for a good watch. So yeah, it's starring Anya Taylor-Joy, who we know from The Queen's Gambit most recently, and obviously she has a big catalogue there, and Matt Smith, who's all recently starred in The Crown, and Doctor Who, and many other things. So yeah, we've got some big cast members there.
Yeah, there's a few more obviously, but you know, these are the ones that we mainly know.
Yeah.
All right, people, so without further ado, let's check this out, because Edgar Wright, he's an interesting director, man. All right, let's go. Soho, baby.
Let's go to Soho.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got troubles, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown.
Nice.
Invite you on a journey.
You went under the sheets there.
Just
Like that.
listen to the
Back in
music
time.
of the traffic in the city.
Oh, the era is different.
Around the
The old
sidewalks,
cars.
the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose?
That's not her.
She's looking at her, or she's looking at somebody else as her.
The lights are much
Yeah, didn't it?
brighter there. You can forget all your troubles,
Nice.
forget all your cares. So go downtown.
Is that like a
Things will
little
be
love back?
great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure. Downtown.
Whoa. What was that?
What's going on, people?
Everyone's waiting for you.
I like what she's wearing there.
Yeah. That 60s sort of vibe.
The truth.
Everyone's waiting for you.
That cabaret. Hey.
Ghosts.
Wait. What on earth?
What is going on here? Why are they coming through the floor?
Last Night in Soho, alright? Alright.
Downtown.
It's not fair if they're coming through the floor, is it?
In cinemas in October, people. Alright. Yeah, I know. It's not fair at all. It's cheating, as a matter of fact. Like, well, yeah, that was interesting. It's a bit eerie.
Yeah, very.
Especially the song.
Yeah, the song is telling the story, isn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah. She
yeah.
did it to the words, you know.
And there wasn't much dialogue at all.
No, I felt the song was the dialogue. It felt.
No, you're right. No, you are right.
So they used it in that clever play.
And obviously the visuals did tell the story.
Yes.
Like I could, you know, she's someone else, it seems like, but in a parallel kind of universe. So she looks like she's gone back to an era. Like, you know, obviously back in the days, you know.
Yeah, when Soho had all the lights, the show sort of cabaret vibe, because it was a big thing over, you know, back then, the cabaret in that era.
Yeah.
The girls, you know, the girls signs, actually, you know, all those things, all those little gems. And then they had Café de Paris, which is a notable vintage style club in the same, it was there. It is there.
Is it still
I'm not
there?
sure if it's still there.
I don't know. Like, oh my gosh, man, it's been a minute. Wake up, people.
But it's got that nice vintage vibe, you know.
Put it in the comments if it's still.
But many of us who grew up in London have popped in, whether you were at the right age or not to get in. But yeah, it's got that sort of grandeur sort of vibe in there.
Yeah, very. Okay, that's a big old name.
So yeah, on the eeriness vibe, I do like the play of, you know, the girl was in our era, and then when she steps into the club or whatever, looks in the mirror, she then changes.
I was baffed that second. I was like, what's going on? That's not her. And then obviously she touches her hair, and then the other lady's touching her exactly at the same time. So it's a mirror image of her, but she's in somebody else's body.
Yeah.
Like a bit freaky there.
Yeah.
Like,
how they're gonna work this throughout the whole film?
well, we'll
will be
figure it
interesting.
out. I mean, look, Edgar Wright, my gosh, man. Jeez. Like, you might have, banged out another one here. Like, but it's very random.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
a
like
random
it, like-
storyline, but yeah.
What I wanted to say is, you remember that Netflix show that we watched? I think is it Behind Her Eyes?
Oh yeah, when
Something like that?
it explored the sort of out of body.
Experience, astroplaning,
that's
kind of thing.
it.
But like, and you go into somebody else's body. But I don't think this is what this is gonna be. But obviously, she clearly is. I guess she could be in a dream world. Who knows? It could be some Freddy madness. It's like some Wes Craven crazy stuff. I don't know. Like, but yeah, put it in the comments. What do you think of this trailer? Like, come on, because this actually looks quite interesting. Soho, London, West End. You know what I'm saying, baby? Like, but yeah, people. I hope you enjoyed our reaction. I hope you enjoyed this very interesting trailer. It deserves the buzz it's getting.
Yeah.
Okay, hit the like button. And please help us on our journey. Hit the subscribe button. Nothing but love.